Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Well, Amazon reInvent took place last week, and today I would like to talk a bit about what was new at this event. For example, about Amazon Security Lake, which can be configured in almost 3 steps and allows you to gather more security signals from across your organization and analyze that data to improve the protection of your data, applications and workloads. Previously, it was necessary to develop some kind of solution for this, and now it's available as a service. Also, Amazon CloudWatch Internet Monitor lets you track connection-related performance issues. I will show you a short demo how it works. We will talk about a few more announcements and updates. Mostly they will relate to Adam Selipsky's keynotes, and one of the most interesting, in my opinion, is SimSpace Weaver, which allows you to run real-time spatial simulations in the cloud and at scale, and even build entire cities. For example, as in this video, or in this one. Is it really impressive? Yeah, I think so. But about everything in order. Are you ready to dive deeper? Then let's do it easy. And yes, do, because it's DevOps, and it means IT. And I would like to start with new local zones. So we have new locations, 25 in total. And what are local zones for? First of all, it's latency sensitive workloads like advertisement, game tech, then it is data residency. It is a requirement that all customer content processed and stored in an IT system must remain within a specific country's borders, and it is one of the foremost concerns of governments that want to use commercial cloud services. It is connected via Amazon backbone, and not so many supported services. We have EC2, EBS, Shield, ELB, ECS, EKS, VPC, and some others. This is a serverless option in Amazon OpenSearch service. You can use OpenSearch Serverless to run workloads without configuring, managing, and scaling OpenSearch clusters. You get the same interactive millisecond response times as OpenSearch service with the simplicity of serverless environment. And what advantages does this give? It's gets started in seconds, automatically provision and continually adjust to obtain high data reception speed and millisecond response time during changing usage patterns and demand. Improve costs paying only for what you use by automatically scaling resources to provide the right amount of capacity for your application without impacting data ingestion. Use cases: flex with variable workload scale application resources seamlessly without having to pre-configure needed computer power and memory. Meet sensitive service level agreements, pre-initialize application resources and achieve response times in seconds. And create development and test environments quickly. Create development and test environments, automatically scale with unpredictable usage, and deliver products to market faster. Yeah, please keep in mind that the minimum allowed capacity for an account is 2 OCUs for indexing and 2 OCUs for search. Amazon DataZone. You can use Amazon DataZone to share, search and discover data at scale across organizational boundaries. Collaborate on data projects through a unified data analytics portal that gives you a personalized view of all your data while enforcing your governance and compliance policies. Business data catalog. Search for published data, request access, and start working with your data in days instead of weeks. You can use business terms to search, share, and access cataloged data stored on AWS, on premises, or with third-party providers. Streamline workflow processes. Increase your efficiency by collaborating seamlessly across teams and accessing data and analytics tools in a self-service fashion. Simplify analytics access. Get a personalized view to discover, prepare, transform, analyze, and visualize data using a web-based application. Administrate access from one place. Manage and govern data access in accordance with your organization's security regulations from a single place. The next service is Amazon Security Lake, which allows automatically centralize your security data in a few steps. How Security Lake can help: use your preferred tools with centralized data. Streamline the process of accessing data for teams across your organization using their preferred analytics tools without duplicating data. Examine your data with custom analytics. Give your security teams broader visibility to investigate and respond to suspicious activities using your custom analytics models. Support on-demand analysis of petabyte-scale data. Build a data lake to support security investigations and rapid incident response scenarios. Analyze multiple years of security data quickly. Centralize years of cloud, on-premises, and custom data in your Amazon S3 buckets, and use your preferred tools for security analytics. Once enabled, Security Lake automatically creates a security data lake in a region that you select for rolling up your global data. AWS log and security data sources are automatically collected in your selected Amazon S3 bucket. For existing and new accounts, they are normalized into the OCSF format, including AWS Cloud Trail Management events, Amazon VPC for logs, Route 53 resolver query logs, and security findings from over 50 solutions integrated through AWS Security Hub. You can also bring data into your security data lake from third-party security solutions and your custom data that you have converted into OCSF. This data can include logs from internal applications or network infrastructure. Security Lake manages the lifecycle of your data with customizable retention settings and storage costs with automated storage tiering. So now it's really easy to centralize security data in one place, and there is no need to develop custom solutions. AWS Clean Rooms allows customers and their partners to more easily and securely match, analyze, and collaborate on their combined data sets without sharing or revealing underlying data. With AWS Clean Rooms, you can collaborate with up to 5 parties in a single collaboration. You can securely generate insights from multiple companies without having to write code. Execute flexible SQL queries subject to automated analysis rules. AWS Clean Rooms controls will support 2 types of analysis rules: list and aggregation. Aggregation queries will only allow queries that generate aggregate statistics, such as how large is the intersection of these 2 datasets. List queries will allow queries that extract the low-level list of the intersection of multiple datasets, such as what is the full intersection of these 2 databases. Cryptographic computing. You will be able to run AWS Clean Rooms queries on cryptographically protected data. If you have data handling policies that require encryption of sensitive data, you can pre-encrypt your data using a common collaboration-specific encryption key, so that data is encrypted even when queries are run. Cryptographic computing allows you to collaborate using secure multi-party computation, a technique that allows multiple parties to jointly compute a function over the inputs while keeping those inputs private. SMPC ensures that data used in collaborative computations remains encrypted at rest, in transit, and in use. Full programmatic access. In addition to the AWS Management Console, all AWS Clean Rooms functionality will be accessible with an API. You will be able to use the AWS Software Development Kits or command line interface to automate AWS Clean Room operations, integrate Clean Rooms functionality within your existing workflows and products, or create your own version of Clean Room offering for your customers. The Nitro System is a rich collection of building blocks that can be assembled in many different ways, which gives us the flexibility to design and deliver EC2 instances quickly with an ever-expanding selection of computing capabilities, storage, memory, and network options. In the new version, we can see how much the performance indicators have improved. Amazon EC2 C7gn instances provide the highest network throughput and best packet processing performance for Amazon EC2 instances powered by Graviton. C7gn instances provide network bandwidth of up to 200 gigabits per second and 50% higher packet processing performance compared to previous generation C6gn instances. Amazon EC2 C7gn instances are built on the AWS Nitro System. The Nitro System is a set of hardware and software innovations developed by AWS that provide efficient, flexible, and secure cloud services with isolated multi-user access, a private network, and fast local storage. Take advantage of advanced network capabilities to increase performance and throughput while optimizing the costs of running network workloads. Examples of workload include network virtual devices, data analysis, and inference based on artificial intelligence and machine learning. C7gn instances support an elastic fabric adapter network, which provides lower latency and improved cluster performance for workloads deployed on tightly coupled clusters. There are new network optimized instances. You can find their characteristics on the next slides. I would like to emphasize EC2 HPC6id instances, the purpose of which is to offer cost-effective price characteristics for data-intensive, tightly coupled HPC workloads. They include up to 5 gigabit per second memory bandwidth per vCPU and up to 15.2 terabyte local storage. So these instances are available in a single availability zone, enabling workloads to achieve the low latency network performance necessary for tightly coupled node-to-node communication for HPC applications. These instances are built on the AWS Nitro System, providing 200 gigabit per second for low latency inter-node communication. Lambda SnapStart can boost the startup performance of latency-sensitive applications up to 10 times at no additional cost, usually without changes to your function code. The greatest contribution to the startup delay, often called cold start time, is the time that Lambda spends on function initialization, which includes loading the function's code, starting the runtime environment, and initialization the function code. With SnapStart, Lambda initializes your function when you publish a version of the function. Lambda takes a snapshot of the memory and disk state of the initialized runtime environment, encrypts the snapshot, and caches it for low latency access. When you invoke the function version for the first time, and as the invocations scale up, Lambda resumes new execution environments from the cached snapshot instead of initializing them from scratch and improving startup latency. Amazon CloudWatch Internet Monitor is a new Amazon CloudWatch preview feature that helps you constantly monitor internet availability and performance metrics between applications hosted on AWS and application end users. Internet Monitor monitors your application using VPC, CloudFront distributions, and Amazon Workspaces directories. Internet Monitor allows you to quickly visualize consequences of problems, pinpoint the locations and vendors that are affected, and then helps you take action to improve your end users' network performance. You can see a global view of traffic patterns and health-related events, and easily navigate to information about events with different geographical details. If an issue is caused by the AWS network, you will receive a notification on the AWS Health dashboard, which will indicate the steps that AWS is taking to fix the problem. Internet Monitor also provides analytics and recommendations that can help you improve your users' experience by using other AWS services or redirecting traffic to your workload across different regions. Internet Monitor publishes measurements in CloudWatch metrics and CloudWatch logs, which include geography and network specific to your application. It also sends health events notifications via AWS Event Bridge. CloudFormation is not currently supported, but will be coming soon. We can take a look at it in the console. We can not only look at it, but also get recommendations on what we can do with this connection. So if I have already configured an Internet Monitor, there is just data they collect for a while, and we can't create it right here. And here we have a score that consists of a score on availability and performance. And so I was so lucky that I configured and found an issue. Yes, with performance in one of the regions. Here I can see on the map these highlighted dark gray regions are the regions from where users really connect to me in the region of Ireland, and here I even have a marker where there was the same issue that we just saw on the graph. I can go further and see what actually happened during this problem. Here it is separately on the chart for performance speed, and here we can see right away that it all happened due to the fact that at some point in time RTT on the internet increased to almost 400 milliseconds, which is difficult to call optimal for almost any application. And the Internet Monitor tells me that it was an issue with the performance on the internet. There were my users who were concerned they are somewhere just on the internet. It happened that now this issue has been solved, and now it took an hour of time. And further, from the point of view of insights, I can see where my clients are most often connected by the city, or for example by country, and look at different metrics and the amount of traffic and the average time to receive the first byte. There is time to first byte by the client, and the applications is lower, which is interesting. I see recommendations, for example, in the case of Madrid, if I place my application in another region, the delay will actually decrease for my offer. Even better, I can include CloudFront here, and now I see that, for example, for Bulgaria, if I just turn on the CloudFront, I will reduce the delay from 79 to 12 seconds. Well, then the same application can be integrated with CloudWatch and interactively respond to some events. This service allows you to provide secure access to corporate applications without using a VPN. Built using AWS Zero Trust guiding principles, Verified Access helps you implement a work from anywhere model in a secure and scalable manner. With Verified Access, you can quickly enable applications for secure remote access by creating a set of detailed policies that define the conditions under which a user can access the application. The service evaluates each access requests in real time and connects a user to the application only if these conditions are met. Using Verified Access, you can define a unique access policy for each application with conditions based on the identification data and the position of the device. For example, you can create policies that allow only members of a financial group to access their financial reporting applications and use only compatible devices. Verified Access supports your employee credentials through direct integration with IAM Identity Center and direct federation with third-party identity providers via OpenID Connect. Verified Access also integrates with third-party device configuration providers for additional security contexts. With ECS Service Connect, you can refer and connect to your services by logical names using a namespace provided by AWS Cloud Map, and automatically distribute traffic between ECS tasks without deploying and configuring load balancers. This helps you build applications faster by allowing you to focus on the application code rather than your network infrastructure. Amazon ECS is a fully managed container orchestration service that simplifies the deployment, management, and scaling of containerized applications. Now you can use Amazon ECS Service Connect to define convenient names for your service endpoints and use these convenient names in your client applications to connect to dependencies. Service Connect helps you send your traffic to healthy endpoints and provides advanced traffic telemetry in the Amazon ECS console and in AWS CloudWatch. Amazon's own ECS deployments with Service Connect are more reliable because they support automatic connection and disconnection, which helps your client application switch to a new version of the service endpoint without encountering traffic errors. Simplify clinical multi-omics. Build reproducible and traceable clinical multi-omics workflows to reduce turnaround times and increase productivity. Accelerate clinical trials. Enhance research and innovation. Use built-in access controls to streamline storage and analysis of anonymized Omics data and allow researchers to share data more securely. Securely combine the multi-omic data of individuals with their medical history to deliver more personalized care. Use purpose-built data stores to support large-scale analysis and collaborative research across entire populations. Accelerate research by using scalable workflows and integrated computation tools. Protect patient privacy with HIPAA eligibility and built-in data access and login. So finally the turn came to SimSpace Weaver. This is a new compute service to run real-time spatial simulations in the cloud and at scale. With SimSpace Weaver, simulation developers are no longer limited by the compute and memory of their hardware. When to use SimSpace Weaver? You can use it when you need to increase the scale of complexity of your simulations. SimSpace Weaver does a great job with crowd simulations. This is very useful, for example, when you are planning major events or planning to build infrastructure such as a new stadium. It is also ideal for simulating smart cities, complete with vehicles, residents, and other objects. This service allows you to connect external clients to your models so that you can interact and view simulations with multiple users in real time. How SimSpace Weaver works? When using SimSpace Weaver, you can parallelize spatial modeling workloads in multiple instances. Scale your simulations up to 10 EC2 instances by specifying the compute capacity needed for the simulation and how it should be partitioned. The service handles the preparation of EC2 instances, launches simulation applications, and cleans up the environment after the simulation is completed. So let's take another look at the examples of what we can do using this service. Yes, this is certainly not the metaverse of Mark Zuckerberg, but nevertheless very interesting service that helps to solve a number of specific tasks. Let's see how it will develop. And that's all for today. See you later. In the meantime, please write in the comment which of these services in your opinion is the most important and why.